Well, hello, hello. We are live and nationwide. Here we go. We are streaming the Red Dead Redemption 2 in the PS4. Let's just change that so it is accurate. Okay, there we go. Alright, if anybody would like a reading, just let me know. Very happy to do a reading. We have the Wild Unknown Tarot, and we have the Red Deck of the Bastard. They are both really good decks. They give really accurate readings as well. So welcome, welcome. If anyone would like a reading, just let me know. I do request that you don't post your questions in the main. Just think about your question. You're welcome to you're welcome to ask for a reading. 3 cards we draw. But while we're waiting, we're going to go and do a delivery. Here we go. A distance delivery. And away we go.
Right. I've got a batch ready to go.
So we're still
and a
getting
buyer
the double
already lined up. Now, I've basically done all the hard work.
Double
All
payout
you need
as
to
well
do
as
is go
double
make the
XP.
sale.
Hey,
Bit of a
Blood,
trek,
how
but
you doing?
I know you like a ride. Why didn't I come up with this idea 40 years ago? Well, I'd be living in a palace by now.
I hope you're having a great day. We're getting a little bit of a Indian summer, or I guess we would call it an extended summer. We often do here, right up until Halloween, and then we get some rain, like it starts to think seriously about giving us cool weather, but we don't get snow here until, well, pretty close to Christmas. Usually the week before Christmas we'll get some snow. I'm going to be playing on the PS4 today. I've got a lot that I've got to get caught up with it, so the PC is going to have to hold. We've been on for a few days now, so I switched back to the PS4, get it caught up as well. But thank you for asking, Bud. I had some otters messing with me earlier. Finally just decided, it was so hard to try and get my wagon. I was just, on the PC, it was getting to be a bit ridiculous. Not the PC so much, but anything. Yeah, anything that is not in a solo lobby just seems to have so many problems with getting the wagon to come, and if you're in between a wagon, your horse sits there, you can't put anything on it. They've really made quite a mess of it. I hope it gets sorted out when we get the update in a couple days here. Are you having trouble with any of it, Blood? I noticed that it was worse, and there's a couple other things that have changed, which makes me think, you know, they're playing with it as it's live, which they've always done. It's not a big surprise, but let's run it. Got my graphics issues sorted out on the PC. It is one of the things that you kind of expect when you go with, when you have a new system. That and about a dozen updates. Yep. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. So feeling an awful lot better. Haven't had fever at all. Sore cough, sore throat and cough, just about gone.
The crow is in for...
Nothing to play with, though. You do feel really, really, really left out. I hope everybody's going to get their shot this fall. I don't think there'll be any more shutdowns, which means everybody's just going to sort of be every man for himself on it. Get your shots if you can. Is that going to be moved in time? Let's pick up this one. Let's just get these guys out of here. Stop, 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 stop. Do not run into the drain. Wallace Station. It's quite a little trip up there. But it is beautiful.
Real tough guy with a gun in your hand.
Made me kind of smile yesterday. A lot of the people who come in who want to get their cards read have never seen this game, and one of the ladies that came in looked at it and just said, wow, what a beautiful game. Sugar Bear has been and gone already. It's really twisty up here, and you can't really go off the main track when you're up by Wallace Station. You pretty much have to stay on the main road. Hey, Mr. Yoda. Donuts it is. Your pizza command in for you. And sometimes needing to think about some of the people who want to. Is this distance? For sure, yeah, distance. Let me see what we're doing. Let's see something. Let's just see if it'll let me switch to defensive mode. Yeah, it won't. Okay, so it was a distance. It just seemed really short. It seemed very short.
appreciate it.
Some are long, some are short. Let's see. We'll see when we get paid. But I really had to go and look. But when you're doing a local, yeah, it was a distance. Wow. I'll take it. I will take it. I think I've got a collectible here someplace too. Let's go take a look. Or it could have just been... Oh, it's there. There it is. Yeah, I love the peace and quiet. I don't like the mass excitement and the... I really quite enjoy when it's really peaceful. I often play the game with no sound as well because it's quite, I don't know, it's quite relaxing. Oops, let's go over there. Not to have so much, I guess I call it noise. Alright, let's fast travel back to camp. I really just want a backdrop with the game to do card reading more than anything else. And there's probably a good chance that I will switch when I do the streams and have them in either entertainment or something else rather than the games, even though I have the games. It isn't really so much my desire to have the games as much as it is to have the games so that there's a little bit of entertainment for me while I'm waiting for people to come in. And I really want to grow the channel more for people who want readings.
We're in
There's
business.
lots of games and you know, Red Dead Redemption is almost done. Like, I don't like to say that, but you know, depending on what happens here on
The suspense is killing me.
after the 3rd, I think it's really going to tell the tale about what's going to happen for Red Dead. But yeah, I'm a lot less concerned about streaming the games as I
I don't
am
want to
about
rush you, but
sort of entertaining myself while I wait for people who want readings. But having said that, I do need to go and do some... Let's look and see. We did get most of our dailies done. But we can go sell some of the meat to the butchers. Here, should we go? Let's go to Rhodes is probably the best one. It's the closest. Let's go sell some meat.
What can I do for you? Been a lot of that lately, but they always move.
I wonder if I should sell those. I don't use them very much. But selling stuff is how you get
I'll
some
take
of
it,
the words.
but I've already got too many.
Get some of those gone, but the meat is
Been a lot of that lately, but they always move.
Pretty sure
I'll take it, but I've already got too many.
5, not 100. But that's okay. That one did not sell.
Been a lot of that lately, but they always move.
You and you.
I'll take it, but I've already got too many.
Yeah, having had the new system,
Done.
I've been so busy with the PC. It was time to come back and do
Okay.
some work on the PS4. So we have
Been a lot of that
the
lately, but they
Gotham
always
Knights coming
move.
in October. On what was it? What day? I'll have to look that up for the day. There we go. That gave us our 5. And much, much more. Alright, pony. Let's see. Where shall we go now? One of the reasons I keep it quiet is because when people want to come in for readings, it's easier when I'm not in the middle of, you know, large or too involved with policies. It's very hard to focus and do a reading. So, let's see. Oh, I wanted the caravan. I wonder why I can't do that. Let's go collect what we have and pay off our
Alright,
bounty.
well, see you again.
Was it that sheep pilfering thing that you didn't like? I don't know why. Well, let's check and see if we've got
What you
any
got
of
for me to
those.
send?
Don't have any of those. Alright. Collect deliveries, and then we'll head over to maybe Emerald Station. Let's try that and see if we can leave from there. See if it gives. Where have I not done it for a while?
Good morning to you.
Alright. Bye then.
See, Blackwater, I like that one because it takes me right up to Manzanita. So let's go do that. Blackwater it is. Here we go. So did you get your deliveries in, Blood? Oops. Alright, let's head over to the train station. Alright, let's see if we can get the caravan escort this time.
I should pass on my compliments for your handling of that situation before.
There we go. So that was odd that I
Okay,
didn't have
well,
it.
you
I
know
haven't
the
done
country
it
around
for,
Manzanita
like,
Post
probably 4 days. I
ain't
don't
as
know
safe
what
as
would
it
be
used to
great
be.
out there.
Some nasty
It's
people up
interesting.
there. But I imagine that's why this wagon train wants someone to ride them through it. Can you do that? Accompany them and stop them getting bushwhacked? Okay, come along.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Come on now, giddy up.
Let's get that there. You also get awards for
Hard to believe I chose this life for the peace and quiet.
kills while on a wagon as a passenger. So a lot of people don't like to do this caravan escort, but you know, it's easy gold. It doesn't use hardly any ammo. It's really kind of easy, and it's like 14 minutes, I guess, you know. People don't like a long time having to do something, but quite often too you see a legendary while you're on it and can go and hunt the legendaries, so it's kind of, you know, I think it's one of the best ones to do, especially if you are more of the
This place is
non-conflict
a long way
focused.
from home.
One of the things that I find in the PC is that there's no point. Same with the griefers in here. A lot of people, they get, you know, somebody comes along and griefs them and they get into a battle. It's not my style of playing. My style of playing is to understand that griefers and modders want attention. So, giving them attention is more than
You can rot!
I can't get you. Killing my friend, I'll kill you. And you can jump off there and
You're
this as
dead.
well. so it doesn't do much good to do too much looting. I've got so maxed out so much that it's just a better chance of dying, and this is such a simple process that I think eliminating that's probably smart.
Get.
Where are they coming from next? Probably this way if I remember correctly. Wouldn't it be such a beautiful surprise if Rockstar came out with 5 new horses on the 3rd? I would feel so valued, and if they had that en masse, I would feel like Rockstar heard the people who spend their hard-earned money and actually decided, instead of catering to 10-year-olds, to, you know, actually cater to the people who have the money, that invest lots of money into this game.
This is gonna sting! Horse-faced inbred.
Wow, that one went way off the track. I wonder why that happened. That's interesting.
I think I was asking for it.
Right, so I'm going to swap reins and stop the wagon here. We're going to let that other wagon go past us, because this is how we do this.
Something stung
You
you,
have
huh?
lots of time, and the best way to get the masses of gold that you want out of it is to let it finish. Oh, come on. Seriously? Right, maybe if I move this out of the way, I could get past. God. Why is he stuck there? That's good.
Well, shit!
Oh, is he going? Oh yeah, he figured it out. He's got it back up. All right, he's not so silly. There he goes. So you let him go and deliver, but you don't deliver the second wagon. You just pull it into the safe spot. So my learning curve is quite steep. I'm working on creating a video, sort of the advertisement for the channel, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Loving the learning. That's why I do this. See, there's what I was saying about the legendary that shows up. So I'm going to pull this up quickly to the safe spot here. There we go. Get off.
Suit yourself.
And after that, legendary usually shows up there. I think it's the buck, if I remember correctly. Let's get back to the nitro. I think he's up here having a fight, if I'm correct. Gotta get into the back here. Where are you? You were just there. I saw you. Goodness, come on. Show us again. There he is, other side, over there. Oh, come on, jeez. Alright, so where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Yep.
There he is. He's having a fight with the other fellow there. Oh, he's going. I can catch him. He's on the run. He is. He's easier when you catch him when he's locked horns still, but this one's going to be a little harder. But we will get him. We will get him. He dives through the trees. Hides pretty good, I'll tell you. Come on. Help. Oh, you tried to trick us there, didn't you? Oops. Man, he is zipping around. Okay, come on. Move your freaking horse butt. Here, let's get over there. Jump that. Just jump it, you stupid horse. Just freaking stop it, for God's sake. God, I hate when they make the horse stick to the rocks as if, you know, as if that would ever actually happen in any weird freaking world. Where did he go? Damn it, did we lose him? Alright, he's off that way. That's the snow pup. Okay, I was trying to figure out which one he was. So, where did you get to, buddy? I hate when they pull that stupid things with the horses sticking to the trees, sticking to the rocks. I know they have to intensify so that people, you know, feel good when they finally get it, but it's just so frustrating and annoying. You would think that they could make it just, you know, trip on things, but make them normal things. I have to go around, like, bashing me into that stupid tree is dumb, right? It's just dumb. What's the purpose? There's nothing but frustrating people, and I actually am starting to think that maybe that's what Rockstar does. It's just frustrate people. They don't care if we are having fun with the game or actually vote. See, like that, why would you run straight into the tree? Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, man. Oh, don't go into those trees or I'll freaking sell you, you stupid horse. Okay, if he can do it, so can I, so don't dare fall down. Getcha. Well, within our time. So I'm going to keep him complete because he gives more. I think he gives like maybe 58, 60, something like that. But for now, I'm just going to throw him on the horse and head back. And we still have to wait out the time, so I mean, I could put him in the wagon. Let's do that. Let's call the wagon. We're in a solo lobby. It'll work. See, this is one of the things about the PC that's really pissing me off right now is you could do this, but you can't call your wagon like this. It's going to take maybe 5 minutes, and I only have 5 minutes left. So it's ridiculous. It's like it's a broken game. They don't fix stuff. It's just frustrating. Get in the caravan. No, we're calling our vehicle. Empty wagon. There we go. And yes, it's okay to whine and bitch about a game, because we all have things we like better in games. I do not like the fighting. I don't like smashing into the things. I like figuring things. You know what? I prefer the figuring stuff out, figuring out the patterns a lot more than the PvP or anything like that. I don't enjoy killing people. I will never kill other players. And I don't usually ride with people who will kill other players either. As far as I'm concerned, if we have a different style of play, I don't even mind if they're modders. I have no interest in going and killing a modder. That's, you know, it's just not my thing. Oh, he's
Whoa, steady there.
Do we have to
Scare
hush
away my
down?
dinner.
All right, well, hush down. I like following him. I don't know what the purpose is, but there's usually a great big mean old bear here. Let's bring it right down. Nothing but time anyway. Call a horse. So he's checking something.
Tracks are real
scatter,
fresh.
whatever. I don't know what he's doing now. A lot of these missions that are sitting here, they're not working, or they're not thought out. Like when you have the duel, the people doing the duel, maybe that's just something that's for entertainment, but it's confusing because I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. I've tried taking them in. I've tried turning in the one that the girl shoots. I've tried turning in the one that's shooting the person. Nothing works. So, all right, I'm not going to keep following
Yes,
him.
I know where
No.
you are.
There he goes. Okay, what is he after? Let's just go after it and shoot it. He's too slow. There we go. We got ourselves a deer. Is he gone too? I think he's gone. He's just helping us get a deer, I guess. I don't know what it is he's supposed to be doing, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so at 2 minutes you can turn this in and you'll get the full amount. I gotta scoot that quickly. I don't want to lose it. Ways to get rid of there. But yeah, you could even head back there. It's at 3 minutes. It's just a little black bear. Alright, and then we finished delivering this. And we get 0.32 goals. It's not a big deal, but in the time that I've gotten the legendary, got a deer, and finished this for 0.32, it's fairly productive, I think. And I don't have to go and kill players or do those sorts of things to enjoy the game. Alright, let's fast travel back to camp. And we'll put that deer or that snowbuck in. Oh yeah. To camp we go.
You know, I don't know why I didn't start this business years ago. We're going all the way to the top, you and me.
Alright. I'll turn that back in.
Getting a little low on supplies here.
9.
That's top notch.
Thanks, stranger. Strange hunting man. Alright, we're gonna order some supplies because we really don't
Well, if you insist.
don't wanna resupply. I think I'm a bit burnt out with Red Dead, doing all the deliveries I have on both the PC and the PS4, so I'm just kind of gonna be happy for a little break. Let's see, let's go and look at when the release date is on Gotham Knights, because I'm kind of excited about that. They do have a female character, which is really making a difference to me. Where is it? Alright, there it is. So, Gotham Knights. But it doesn't show what date it's to be released. It just shows the order date. Alright, let's go look in the game, see what they have to say. Color vehicle while we're waiting here. Hunting vehicle. Alright, so go look up Epic Games. Wagon? Where are you at? There it is. Not a lot in there, but that snowbuck should be lots.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
54. That's worth it. So we can put that in there.
Well, this is a particularly fine specimen, I must say.
And then once we have that, you know what we could do? We could go and do the legendary, and because we leave that, when we come back, it'll reset our goods. Where is our fast travel? There it is. Let's fast travel over to, let's Emerald Station is the closest. Let's go there. So now that I'm feeling better, I know I was feeling better the minute I started transplanting, or not transplanting, but taking my aloe vera babies and my snake plant babies. I was making, even up in my philodendron, I got them all potted up. Makes me feel so good. Alright, let's go do editing. I love with the 5-star with this one, you get lots of XP, so it's so worth doing. Alright, so we are looking to see when that game is coming out. Where are you? Cross on mates. Releasing October 21, so we've only got 19 days to wait for that. So yeah, almost 3 weeks. That'll be the first one that we'll go after. And then in February we're going to have Harry Potter. I have pre-ordered them, so they will be coming.
All right. Etta Doyle, used to be known as Madame Le Pearl. She runs a gang of other fallen women, sticking up trains and coaches mostly, but seems to have a particular fancy for robbing Leviticus Cornwall of late. So his men have set a honeypot to lure her in. Tipped her off about a big stash of money and ammunition at Cornwall's freight yard in Saint Denis. Asked if I can send some good bounty hunters their way. Just be careful. They play smart.
Looks like she only sent one.
Okay, we gotta move fast here. Come on. Now the bait's already been set. Etta Doyle and her girls will be here any minute. Mr. Cornwall, you don't want his name anywhere near this for reasons I'm sure you can understand. Just wants it dealt with quick and quiet. You're gonna want to ensconce yourself in here. Now wait till they bust in, and then, when the moment's right, ambush Miss Doyle and escort her into custody. They want her alive.
You get paid, we get rid of her, everyone's happy. Now don't worry about her cronies. She's the one with the price on her head. They're notorious for dressing alike. So you bide your time, you figure out which one's Doyle. You'll know for sure when you see her face. Got a big old scar down her right cheek.
And we're just gonna hang around and stand guard, create some semblance of security, and just pray the crazy bitch don't bust in and shoot us straight in the face. All right, now, it's time. Find a place to hide, and we'll wait for the guest of honor.
Find a place to hide, he says. All right. This little medium here and down the ramp back here. Just wait. First we call our wagon. The last time I did this on the PC, the wagon showed up in a completely different spot. I was a bit baffled. So I'll just do whatever's the most comfortable.
Hey, fellas!
Hey, Sunny girl, how are you?
What the hell are you doing? This is private property. I count 4 guns to 2, and I know which 4 are faster, so I strongly advise you boys to lower those rifles. Now!
Okay. Look.
Are you looking for a reading,
here.
Sunny girl?
We don't want no trouble. Too late for that.
I ask that you don't say your question in the main.
girls, come on. Let's tear this
I hate to have to delete it. I keep it for privacy issues. We don't put your personal questions out. And I'll give this deck a shuffle. Alright. So we're thinking about you, Sunny Girl. And we're gonna do a quick cut of the deck here. Alright. Sunny Girl. Whoops, that card wants to stay behind. Let's cut it then and let's bring it. It seemed to want to be there. So your past, ooh, okay, your past card that desperately wanted to be in this reading is the Death card. Your today card is the Father of Swords. And your future card is the Fool card. So death doesn't always mean death. Right, so we're going to go to the Death card. It is the Major Arcana. Let's get to there. Alright, so the Death card is about healing, or sorry, is about addiction. Get to the right page. Is about closure and transformation. And no one loves the sight of the Death card in their reading, but at least this one's in your past. We spend most of our lives denying death altogether, so when this card appears, it's easy to get frightened or think it's bad. But don't let the drama of the card distract you from the message. Something in your life needs to end, and it needs closure. This will happen voluntarily or involuntarily. Either way, you will feel a positive transformation begin after the initial forms of suffering have passed. So you have had some closure. It can be death, but it can be the end of a job. It could be the end of a relationship. It's closure, and it begins a transformation. And then your Father of Swords.
I'll be ready for a drink after this, that's for sure.
So let's go and look in the swords. And with your Father of Swords, you're usually looking at the words that they use to define it are fair and analytical. So right now, either you or someone that you know has a gift for perception, with a distinct ability to remove themselves emotionally, so they can truly see a situation from all angles. This person is respected by others, and they usually are described as fair or just. A responsible person with deep ties to their family. So, deep emotional family ties. Okay, so we need to run out here and get her. Hurry.
We need to get the
Sorry,
hell out of here.
this is in the middle of your
Quick! Let's
reading,
move out.
but we'll get you caught up with your final outcome. We're getting shot out, so this is going to be a bit more of a challenge.
You got the...
Oh, jeez, did you see that? Okay, we'll be starting that over. But we're just going to leave it here for right now. I guess we can do the retry checkpoint. Because the Fool card is your final card. And the Fool can actually be quite a fun card. I like the Fool card. The Fool card is usually about sort of innocence, spontaneity. The Fool's ready to fly. Oh, I see, we're here. We're not going to be able to do this, so I think we're going to get back into... we're going to head in here and just Nope. So we're just going to leave that, and we're going to get your reading done for you. Well, that's your card for the future. It's about innocence and spontaneity. So you've had, some transformation from the past. You've got a very analytical present, like in the present, something very analytical and very logical, analytical. And then in the future, you're going to move more towards spontaneity and innocence. It's a card about beginnings, and it points to the side of you that's spontaneous, excited, naive, and inexperienced. And although others may doubt your abilities, and you will be ready to be called a fool, is what the card usually means. And it also means be ready to fall, no matter what people say about you. This is your journey, and it's already begun. So you're going to be in sort of that place where I wouldn't call it just innocence. You have to start to learn thinking even had some protection by someone who's a little bit more analytical. Because I'm tired of getting killed.
Shit!
Let's have the house up again.
Look out!
So she's getting
I'm glad they didn't send a professional.
kill them all.
Stay the hell away from me!
As fast as we can. So we're gonna do this or we're gonna get killed.
Put your filthy hands on me!
And I know I have this is good.
You got the first idea what you're getting yourself into here? This is the dumbest move you ever made. You think this is some easy payday? Let me assure you, sweetheart. You got no easy days left after this. Lay one finger on me. There ain't a cell that could hold me. I've escaped it all. And the first thing I do, every time, is hunt down those who put me in there. I don't care looking over my shoulder no more. I fix things so I can keep looking straight ahead.
Oh shoot. Let me just make sure I do.
You think
This is weird sometimes. It does mess with you. Where's my wagon?
that bounty hunter reckons she's something special, but won't even come after me herself. That's
Very
because
well,
she ain't
son.
stupid.
Sorry that I'm
She knows I don't forgive and forget. Whatever price there is on my head,
Oh, we're gonna have to put
is
her
that
down the
worth
house
your
up.
life? I don't make empty threats.
Here, but
I
I
will
think
find you. I find
after me.
everyone. But let me go now, and you'll never see me again.
She sure does.
You have my word. And everyone knows Eddie Doyle lives and dies.
Let's up. Let's get
I ain't a bad shot.
on there. Shoot that. Let's rook out. She's trying to kill me. Alright, let's go. This one's more usually. This one usually. Come on. Distracted. Reading. So you got your reading under fire. How is that?
You should have brought more back.
We do try to keep it peaceful here. Usually you don't have to fight for shit.
I'll be out of here in no time.
This time.
So best you don't sleep
So
from
we're
now
gonna
on.
leave her in there, and then we can just go do whatever we want. I
Oh,
usually go
good
shopping.
Lord.
I know people laugh at me, but it's what I do. Go shopping. Up around there. Let's see what we can find. It's like the whole dying thing sort of interferes with the reading, but doesn't take away. The reading is very much how the darkness of things that would, transformation, and then you have, you're gonna start your
There
own
will be
path.
no
and
brawling
you're
in
going
this
to-
establishment. Get out.
You're going to have people
You
tell
need
you
to act
that
right,
you
or I will have
are
to
a
ask
fool,
you
but
to leave.
that doesn't mean that you're wrong. It means you're going to figure your way out. I guess what's the fly by the seat of your pants. How's that? That's
Now,
what
what
you
the hell
gotta
are you
do,
thinking?
and that's
Get out
it's just
now.
your time to do that. Don't feel bad. It's what you're gonna do. We all gotta figure things out, and that's sort of where a lot of people just take that path that everybody
You know, I
else is
have
taking,
better
but
things to
you're gonna-
do
you're
than
gonna
to
go your
pay
own path, and
attention
that's a
to
good thing.
you.
Not everybody agrees. Everybody will say, "Oh, you can do this," but you know, no, you do your own thing. Better. I wish we'd gotten some of our.
I am
thank you,
finished
Sunny
wasting
girl.
my time on you.
That's what I do here more than playing the games. I just love to, help people sort of, like, I say this on almost every stream, but Carl Young, I'll put him up there because this is interesting.
You know, I have better
loved
things to
tarot,
do than to
and
pay attention
it's
to
like,
you.
Along with Freud, they're the fathers of modern day psychology, and he had a lot of a lot of stuff to say. Yeah, innocence to me, it's about, I want to be innocent right up until
You aren't even worth my
until my
attention.
very last day. I want to be innocent in the sense of always seeing things with fresh, wide open eyes. Does that make sense? I always want to feel like I take nothing for granted. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. And sometimes people call
I
you
am
naive,
finished
they call
wasting
you
my
ignorant,
time on
but
you.
the truth of it is that I just keep believing that good can come and good can happen, and I don't ever want to change from that. Why would we want to, right? But it's not stupid, you know. That's a complete different thing.
You aren't even worth my
There's
attention.
people who have all kinds of education and degrees and everything else, but they don't have sort of the you know, when you watch children or dogs and somebody
I
mean or
am
evil comes
finished
in and
wasting
the
my
children
time
interrupt
on
the
you.
dogs, the dogs kind of growl and move away, and kids shy away because they're not gentle with children. Well, children and dogs, they have a natural understanding that that person should be avoided. Whereas people who are out
You know,
to get
I
what
have
they
better
want,
things
they
to
will
do than to
override
pay
all
attention
of the
to you.
natural messages that they get, their intuition. They'll override that and say, I'm going to do this because I'm going to make money, or I'm going to do this because I'll benefit. And so they stop listening to that inner voice.
You
and
aren't
that's
even
why,
worth
to
my
me,
attention.
you know, if you hear your inner voice and it tells you try something, just try it. It means you're going to go and learn. You're going to, and if you're honest and truthful to yourself, you will learn all kinds of things. So it doesn't even matter if you fall. That's the whole point. That's what life is about.
You know, I have better things to do than to pay attention to you.
Right? I just feel that that's the right energy. I wish that everybody had it, but you know, the world is made up of a lot of different types of people, and she needs that hat, doesn't she? I spent a lot of
You
time
aren't
in here
even
shopping,
worth my
so that
attention.
Oh, I like that one actually. That's not bad. I should take that green one because hey, I don't really like those hats so much, but whenever I don't have something, I'm like, I should probably.
You know, I
that
have
just
better
in
things to
case.
do than to pay attention to you.
He's so rude. Now I'm just getting things because I can. It's like once you have a certain
You aren't
amount of
even
money in
worth
this
my
game, you
attention.
just buy everything. Do you play any games as well, Sonny?
You know, I have better things to do than to pay
Yeah, that's me
attention
too.
to you.
You know, a lot of people, you know, can look at you and think that you're not smart, but I know what my IQ is. It's very hard to stay simple.
You aren't
This
even
is kind
worth
of a
my
post-rebel
attention.
hat. I think I need it. It's hard to stay simple and be intelligent, you know? And if you manage to do it, you've got the world by the tail because
You know, I have better things to do than to
still
pay
learn
attention
things.
to
You can still
you.
do things and learn them and feel, we were in hats. Why did you close that? So the longer you stay in here with this game, the more XP you get. So this is basically
You aren't
farming
even worth
goal
my
here.
attention.
So yeah, I was glad to do that reading for you, Sonny. I love it when we get people in here who have that kind of energy. It helps me feel good about myself as well. What else do we need?
I am
Let's see.
finished wasting my time on you.
But this is the way my channel grows. It's by doing the readings. It's not so much the games. There's lots of people playing these games but to me, I really like doing the readings. It's about connecting with other people. These pants. Oh, those aren't too bad. Let's keep some of these. They're weird looking, but they're kind of interesting.
You know, I have better things to do than to pay attention to you.
I laugh at how he just sits there saying rude things. I should get the rest of these too, since there's
You aren't even worth my attention.
He just keeps saying the most rude things. I did notice that, you know, I should buy some of these too, because this is weird.
You know, I have
sometimes
better
might wanna
things to
dress
do
like a
than to
scarecrow
pay
or something
attention
for
to
Halloween,
you.
so I'm gonna grab these. We are hoping that we'll get new stuff, but I would not hold my breath. It sort of seems like Rockstar
You
has
aren't even worth my
kind of
attention.
given up on us here at Red Dead. We're sort of hoping that they'll sell it. Wouldn't that be nice if they would sell it? So we need that one too. I didn't get that last one.
You know, I have better things to do than to pay attention to you.
Let's look at... Oh, these are the nice ones. These are the dressy ones.
I am finished wasting my time on you.
Sure does have a lot to say. Let's grab those. These aren't too bad, actually. Need the green ones, St. Patrick's
You know, I
Day
have
will
better
come
things to
eventually.
do than to pay attention to you.
We might as well get all these. They're pretty cheap, too. Oh, some of them are gold, are they? I see. That's why I haven't bought them all.
I am finished wasting my time on you.
Let's go with the stripy pants. These wide-legged ones are crazy. Hey, Swatty.
You aren't even worth my attention.
I can't tell you the traits of your future spouse. What I can do is do a general reading for you with 3 cards. And with the 3 cards, and a general reading, what it does with the 3 cards, you get your past, your
I
present,
am
and your
finished
future
wasting
with the
my
cards.
time on you.
So let's put these back into the deck in a random way. And I'll do a quick shuffle.
You aren't even
And
worth
I
my
will
attention.
Delete the question, no offense meant, but because of privacy, I don't keep the questions that people ask in the main. But Swati, this is your reading here, so I'll cut the deck.
You know, I have better
And
things
the
to
top
do than to
card
pay
is going
attention
to
to you.
Your past. So you've got the 8 of Swords as your past card. Ooh, the Mother of Swords for your now card. And Judgment
I
as your
am
final
finished
card.
wasting my time on you.
And I'll leave this here, even though he's gonna babble about whatever. Alright, so here we go. Your past card is the
You
8
aren't
of
even worth
Swords.
my attention.
I'm gonna move from here. I don't like the negativity that he does when he's talking to her. So we're gonna leave here. He's rather rude, is all I'm saying. So we're
You know,
gonna
I
get
have
right
better
out of
things to
here.
do than to pay attention to you.
Here we go. She's wearing a goofy hat, but that's okay. She can stand here for about 13 minutes before she wants to disconnect. Alright, so your past card here is the 8 of Swords. Let's grab the swords. So the 8 of Swords is about being trapped and feeling powerless. So your past card, Swati, is you're surrounded by obstacles and threats on all sides. You find yourself the victim. You see no way out, no available choices. Your perceptions keep you from opening your wings and taking flight. What keeps you suspended here, yourself or others? The 8 of Swords demands an answer. You cannot hang there for much longer. So something is keeping you, in the past, has been keeping you trapped. Alright, and the Mother of Swords. Let's see what that's going to give you. So you're right now, you have sharp perceptions. You'll often find the Mother of Swords putting her sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, doctor, or teacher. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Some think of her as all-seeing. So this card can sometimes represent a woman going through a difficult time, and she may be recently widowed or divorced and usually without a child. During this time, there's potential for her criticism to soar. So the Mother of Swords is often that woman that can be very critical and, you know, always has something negative to say, but hasn't the same experience because she's not necessarily in a relationship or has children. But she has lots to say about everybody else and what they're experiencing. So your final card is Judgment. It's one of the major arcana. And let's get there for you. Alright, so with your Judgment card, it's about forgiveness. So what I see is you feel you were trapped in the past, feeling like you didn't have any way to move, which way to go. You had criticism. Right now you're getting a lot of criticism from a female who is quite sharp-tongued, let me put it that way. And the Judgment card says that the word judgment even conjures up fear and guilt in many people, but this card concerns itself with another aspect of the word. It's about seeking truth. No more blaming yourself or others. No more excuses. Now's the time for forgiveness and personal freedom. This card asks you to rise up, let pettiness and fears fall below you, and expand your wings and be reborn. What a relief that will be. So yeah, that is your reading, sweetie. Even if you aren't there right now, if you're able, you can go back and watch that and get that. They are incredible, aren't they, sweetie? They're just... I think it's the best game for graphics that I have seen in pretty much any game. This goofy hat. I gotta change her outfit, but she doesn't have her horse here, so she can't. Oh, I can go back in here and change it. Don't dismiss your wagon. Get back to inside here. So I hope that helped. Right now you have.
You stop that fighting right now and get out of the shop. Now wait a minute, this is a civilized establishment. I can't have this behavior here.
You need to worry with forgiveness. You need to focus on forgiveness. That's the hardest part. When someone is, especially if someone's kept you trapped in a place where you don't always feel.
What are you doing? Get out now.
It's so rude. I think we're gonna go with this, because this one makes me laugh. Oops, there we go. She looks all...
I am finished wasting my time on you.
Business-like. You're very welcome. I did do full readings in the past.
You know, I have better things to do than to pay attention to you.
There is a potential to do that. I just... I didn't... Oh, don't go this way. I found that being able to play the game like this, I'm left in kind of a... My mind... It's the same as when I paint. You feel like a right-brained experience means that you are not completely logical. You're very intuitive. You're just... Your sense of things sort of floats a little bit, and that's how I kind of feel when I'm playing this game, is that I can just... We can even beat up the cops in here. This is horrible, but watch, she's gonna do it. What the hell? Give him a push. Punch him. This is so funny. I mean, she's just such a calm, quiet person, and she comes along and beats up the cops. Sorry. I can't help it. It just makes me laugh too hard. It's like if you have any aggression or anger that you want to get out of your system, go for it. Oh, God. Sometimes we sit in here and we rope people off their horses. The only thing you can't die while you're waiting is, or you can't do is die while you're waiting. Sometimes we dynamite all these.
Hey, knock it off before you cause any real trouble.
This is horrible. I know it is, but I can't help it. It's too funny. All right, let's hog tie you. Oops. All right, we're gonna hog tie you. And the longer you wait this out, this is why I'm doing this. The longer you wait it out, then you end up with more XP. So It shouldn't be so fun to mess with people, but sometimes when I'm feeling, you know, a little bit of stress, and I go and just sort of antagonize these people. Alright. Oh, don't kick him. You were gonna hog tie him. Can we still hog tie him? Sometimes though, when you don't kill them, they come back and kill you, and then this whole thing all the way, everything is lost. So I'm like, let's make a little pile of bodies. I think I would have to hog tie a dead body. This guy's still wriggling.
Please.
What are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at? Don't make me have to. Let's see. Is this one has?
Shite! Hey, move it already. Get. Help me! Help me!
Alright. This is just killing everybody now. Get run over for that. Sometimes when you kill people, the horse gets smooth. I think we're gonna deliver. We're just gonna deliver before we start to kill the whole town. This looks like a hearse. That's the first thing, and it does have dead bodies in it sometimes. You put dead bodies in. Sometimes it makes me laugh. People say there's such good energy
to see them
in this
breathing.
channel and all the setup, and then I go about killing
We pay on
things like
receipt
that.
of goods, so there you go.
Oh, I can't help it. You gotta have fun in this life. You gotta have fun. You don't always have control of the things that are going on in life, so you gotta look to the things that make you giggle. And what makes one person laugh might be horrific to another person, but that's okay. We aren't all supposed to be the same. So if you enjoy your reading, I do ask if you can subscribe. That's great. It really does help me. And then when I'm on again, you'll see, and I'll do another reading for you every time. More than happy to. Alright, what are we going to get paid? $213.44. That's not bad for the gold. $13.50. Alright. Now we're going to go about. Just, alright, Sugar Bear, I see you. I do. Are you coming up for a visit? Alright, there you are. Hello, my little brat. My little brat cat. Shall I move those cards? Are they in your way? Oh, you look so comfy. I moved your little blankie. I had it up here earlier. Where's your blankie? Would you like your blankie laid down here so you can get on your blankie? Is that what you're waiting for? Waiting for your blankie? There we go. There you go. All right. It's there. All right. There you go. There you go. He says, well, I surely do appreciate that. Yes, I do. Now you can have a little snooze. Alright. So let's go take a look at things. Let's go wander about. Oh, let's head up to Coulter. Up there for a little while. After all that. And he still goes away. Well, we'll leave it. He might come back.
Go on, get going.
Horse there, guy. I would even steal it from you if I was. If I didn't have Borachia here. Borachia is a lovely horse. Alright, let's go see where that fast travel is, and we'll head back up to Coulter. Go take a look up in Coulter.
Fine then.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go into look at the maps. There we go. And you're very welcome, Swati, for the reading. Heading over there, and we're gonna go to Coulter. This is probably the most beautiful game that exists out there. I shouldn't say most beautiful, most realistic. And even, you know, I mean, there's blood when you kill people, but I even turn most of that off because I don't really want to see it. When I mess with people, it's not for the gruesomeness, it's because I actually have fun. Train, should we catch the train? Let's do the train instead. Let's do the train. We'll catch that train again. We have to switch out to the... Again, there we go. Another engine. It's so beautiful here. Alligators, even when they do them on such. They look so realistic. Right up until they bite you. Alright, we're gonna shoot some this one here, because that's one of the dailies that you have to get done. I'm not gonna get my movement. Just shooting those on the train. So we get on board. And we race my way. But I don't. Okay, there's the alligator. Let's shoot him. Shooting animals on the train. We actually get awards for that. What I love about this is just seeing the beautiful silhouette and she jumped down and sit in the center of the train there. Oops. So we're up there. It's like skeet shooting except for birds. There we go. We got them all. It's a little bit misty. Kind of like what we get here when we've got fires. Birds even land on the car so I can connect them. There's a great little place over here. It's the stories are happening that you can go up to, and from what I've read, you're supposed to be able to be hit by lightning there. So I've got to try it. I'm waiting for a storm. Of course, it's a beautiful day today. It's not going to happen today. But you know, change. So that was a nice game. This goes all the way up to a very, very favorite site. I should actually see if I can change the campsite to be it's already in that area. Let's change it to someplace else and see if we can get bad. Down here. This one's also. Oh, maybe it is one actually down. I can never remember which one it is. It's just so very realistic. You feel the movement, and when you have the PS4, sometimes the rails, when they rumble, you feel it in your controller as well. Sadly, the game isn't going to be getting much in the way of updates anymore. Rockstar decided that this is it. I think all we're going to get is a Halloween pass. Maybe they'll trickle release some of the old passes. I think this is it. I don't think we're getting anything more from this afterwards. So we'll just put that by and switch it back again. So obviously not where I need it. Let's switch again. Let's remove these birds. Sorry, it's too far away to get now. Alright, so let's that eroded bridge and see if that's where we like to be. See if that makes a difference. Jump for collectibles. There we go. Like that. That's quite a bit hard. I'll walk to the end of the pier. Alright, that was our final wands card to complete the set. Most excellent. What is that? We're not going to catch that, but we'll get our pony up here and we'll go after that. Bounty. Let's use our balls. What's going to happen? Are we going to have Cougar come after us? This is Cougar country. So it looks like we've got ourselves a camp. Thought it was a bounty, but maybe it is a bounty. Okay, so where is he? We are looking for the bounty. Is he on the bottom here? So that's not him.
Alright, I'll just leave it to you then.
This dog, I hate to have to shoot dogs. It's always so mean. There we go. It's just the way you gotta do it.
Holy Christ!
I'll tie you.
Come on, don't do this.
Ya.
Oh Christ!
Back to this part.
Damn your eyes!
Your eyes. I love the expressions that they have in here.
Help! Anybody!
Annisburg, right close. I should have done
Jesus
a search
Christ.
in his can just to see if there was anything valuable there.
Somebody help me! They're coming, tart.
Get close in here so you can't get loose. I hate when they escape. Wriggly little things that they are. So if we wait him out, we'll get it so and I can catch that train. So just turn midnight now. Catch
I
that
don't
train.
take my hands, it's too tight!
The trains come fairly regular, so that's cool.
I'll confess I'm sad to see them still alive, but well done anyway. Here's what you do.
Alright, so let's go catch them. Let's go catch them. Yeah, if you wait it out a little bit longer, you get paid a little bit more. Let's make sure we still have our armament right. Oh, yes, we do. Alright, jump on here, back up here, and we're back on track again. Don't think we're going under anything, but... There we go. let's just, you know what, we could end this